If you believe a man is closed off and he cannot show his emotions, guess what's going to happen? He's going to be closed off and he's not going to show his emotions. It was really fascinating. I had a lady that said to me, "What do you do for work?" And I said, "I coach men." I also coach women too, but I started with coach men because I'm always fascinated and intrigued with what women say. And she went straight into the bat of going, "That must be hard. That must be difficult. How do you do that?" And then what did she do? She wrote on all the things that are wrong with men. They just can't talk. They're not showing their emotions. Like, they're so difficult. My son-in-law, my father, all these things that have just kept spiraling. And I'm sitting there going, And this is the part that I really had to instill into her and say to her that, firstly, men do open up. Men do show their emotions. I approve. And the beautiful thing about that was with the clients that I work with is there's no stigma or stagnation around a man being a man, right? I treat everyone as a human being because every human being has an emotion. And if we focus on that, then we're not actually fixating on the gender. The other part of it is I've got a lot of empathy for people in general, right? When we focus so much on our wounds in our past and how that all affected us, then that's actually our own healing that we have to deal with. And I've spent a lot of time working on my own shit with people I've had in the past with men, but guess what? It's not just men. I've also had shit from women as well. And that's my responsibility to work on myself so I can actually hold the space and the capacity for both men and women that need the support. But what we're actually doing is it's so fascinating for me to witness and see how badly we are still talking about each other. And we want all these things. We yearn, and I know women really crave connection, and that's why they want us to talk and open up. But what's actually happening is men don't actually feel respected. So when they are opening up, there is the manipulation of their words. There is a connotation that we have to control what they're doing or what they're saying, and we're not allow them to speak without judgment. Even if it's not coming out right, even if they're not understanding it. I have a lot of men say to me, "I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know how to actually explain that feeling. I don't know how to explain the emotion." And one of the things that I do is actually hold the space for them, and I give them that absolute nugget of going, "Right, what I want you to do is I really just want you to explain what you're feeling right now in this moment. Doesn't matter what it looks like, just explain." And without a doubt, they're able to do it. And I show them. You just showed me that you were able to open up and express yourself. The hate and the hatred. There is so much anger and rage, and this is why I fully recommend to anyone, a woman and a man, to acknowledge that there are healthy ways for us to get rid of the rage. We don't need to suppress it. We don't always have to be the nice person. There's a lot of things that we can actually do to work on ourselves. But when we have it against other people, this is the part we actually need to work on ourselves, because there's a deeper calling and a root cause for ourselves that we need to work on. Whether it is you just want some more clarity, you want that connection piece, you just want to know that you're not enough, you don't want to know that you're too much, you just want to feel loved and appreciated. So there's a lot of baseline things that people are just misconstruing and putting into a overwhelming amount for people. So as much as people are going to put their opinions towards me around men and women, I think one of the things that I really want to embark on is that if you are struggling, I see you as you. No one else, not your identity, not anything else, just you. And this is why when I'm able to coach and help and support people, there's no attachment to who you are, just only genuine support and love and kindness coming your way. Because we can keep focusing on what was or whatever the issue was or whatever the overwhelmingness of their opinions around people. But if we don't healthily remove that toxins of rage or, shedding our emotions, then we're only just going to store it up and we're going to outsource it to other people. Yes, we want to help other people. Yes, we want them to live their best lives, but it's our responsibility to take care of our own lives and having those people that support us in the right direction. So if you are someone that is just open to knowing yourself a little bit more, if you're someone who's really open to the idea of getting support, just know that my inbox is always open, and I do coach men knowing that they are just supported no matter for who they are, and I don't judge. So I got your legend, I got your back, no matter what. So reach out. I'm always here to have a chat.